Okay, so this was just going to be kind of continuation of what we've already done. We just need to do a neck and head and jaw. So yeah, let's just get to that. So I'm just going to put this back on. We're just going to go to create, nerves primitives. Let's hit the circle at the option box and just do reset settings and create. And I'm just going to go ahead and point snap that. We'll turn this off. So C, W, and V. Point snap it there. Scale it much larger. God bless it. I must have tilted it. There we go. All right, let's try that again. W and V, point snap it, and hit R for scale, and scale much larger. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and I am going to go something like that. Just to make this a little bit easier to work with, I'm going to go to control vertices. I'm going to grab, let's say this one. Let's just grab the end ones here. Grab both of these, and I'll just pull these up. All right, so it just kind of follows the contour of the character a little bit better. That'll be my neck controller. I'm just going to go ahead and if I hit G, will that make another one? It did. Okay, W, and we'll point snap to here, to the head. And see, that one's going to be kind of annoying, so I think it might make sense to just make a custom one. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and let's point snap this actually to the jaw instead. Let's turn this off to make sure I'm actually on the joint because I was not. And I'm just going to scale this bigger, and we're going to come back to that one, and I'm going to do a different one for the head. So for the head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this controller. It's annoying. Yeah, so we're going to grab let's grab this null. I'm going to duplicate it. Control D. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to grab the next null down, delete that. We're going to grab this. I'm going to Shift P to unparent it. We'll get rid of this. And now I have an extra one of these, so I'm going to W. So you can see the other one's still there. I didn't actually get rid of the original one. I just wanted to get this controller so I could use that for the head instead. And what I'm going to do is, with it out here, I'm just going to do modify, freeze transformations. And I'm going to hold D. I'm just going to move the pivot to here. And then I'm going to point snap it on the head. D to point snap. I'll put this back on, and then I'm just going to scale it. You could also, if you wanted to, actually, let's not scale it because that makes it a lot smaller than these. I'm just going to go here. I'm going to grab those, and I'm just going to pull this in because that's a little bit easier. Okay. You could also just make one if you wanted. You know, go to CVs, draw a little circle like a lollipop. I was just trying to save the time of making it, but you get the idea. If you want to just use a circle, you can use a circle as well. I just didn't think it would work quite as nicely. And I'm going to take it, and I'm actually going to rotate it up a little bit so it looks a little better that way. Take this one and rotate it this way a little bit so it falls kind of with the contour of the head. And this one, what I'm going to do is rotate it kind of like that with the jaw. And then what we're going to do is scale it this way. I'm going to go to these, and we will grab these two, or those three and these three, and I'm going to kind of pull it, and let's scale it a little bit wider, like so. And then I'm going to grab this one and then pull it a little bit farther, like that. And then what we'll do is grab this, push this one out a little bit. Basically, I'm just making like a chin strap looking thing. That's not what I meant to do. Object mode. There we go. And that way it'll look, you know, a little bit better. Let's push this out just a little bit. And then that looks fine. So we'll say that for that. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead, and again, we're going to go to the attribute editor, enable overrides, and so a lot of times too, like I know I'm making these all yellow. I would actually maybe change the colors just so that they wouldn't conflict so much, like they're all yellow, but it's up to you. Now, this one's pivot is in the right spot. This one's pivot, though, is not. It's over here, and actually it shouldn't be here. It should be up here. So what I'm going to do is turn this off. I'm going to hold D and V, and we're going to point snap it up there. Good. Okay, so let's put this back on just to make sure. All right, so now we've got a neck, a head, and a jaw. Let's turn these back off, and let's just rename these. So we'll take this one. This will be Logan underscore neck controller underscore C underscore CRV. And then this will be the, oh, it already has the, yeah. So we can actually make that a C and make this a head. Head. Great. And then this will be the jaw. Logan underscore jaw controller underscore C underscore underscore CRV. Great. Okay. Those all look fine and dandy. I'm going to grab all three of them, and we're just going to, it doesn't actually matter to freeze the transforms, but I just want to. And I'm also going to do edit, delete by type, not delete all by type, delete by type history, just so that they don't have the, some of them had like the make nerf sphere node still in there. Good. Okay, so now we have all the controllers. Now we just need to put the nulls in there and then hook them up. So nothing selected, Control G, W, and I'm going to hold V and point snap it there. So that will be my neck one. Control G, nothing selected, Control G, point snap that one to the head, nothing selected, Control G, and V, point snap that one. So we have three nulls, one for the neck, one for the head, and one for the jaw. All right. Now we just need to make sure all these are oriented to the corresponding joint. So select this, select the corresponding null, and constraint, orient. Great. So select this, select the corresponding null, G, select the jaw, corresponding null, G. Let's expand all of these and actually get rid of the constraints themselves. Okay, we're just using those to get them generally oriented. Okay, now let's go ahead and parent the controllers to the corresponding nulls. So select this, control click or command click and hit P. Select this, control click or command click and hit P. Select this, control click or command click and hit P. Okay, so now each one of these are to the correct nulls. So we're going to select all of them and do modify, freeze transformations, and they will now all inherit the orientation of the null that's above them. Great. All right, so two more things to do to actually attach them. So we're going to grab this. So select the controller, and then I'm going to hit Q so I can see. Select this, and then do constraint and orient. Select this, just hit G because the last thing we did. Select this, and hit G. Okay, so where did this one's null go? Did I parent something? Whoops, Shift P. I'm not sure what happened there. Ah, crap. Hang on a second. That one's correct. What's underneath here? Okay. Where'd this elbow controller go? Oh. What happened there? I think I... hang on. What did I do? Oh, somehow... okay, we're going to undo a bit. I accidentally parented something I didn't mean to, so we're going to... I don't know how I did that. Okay. Jaw is underneath this one, but I don't know how that got there. How did null 7 get out of... okay. I don't know. Somehow I got null. I must have accidentally selected it. Okay. Is this the right orientation? It is. Okay. All right. So this controller to this null. All right. So now they're all under... okay. So select this, this, and this. Modify. See, even I screw up. So now they all have the correct orientation. So select this one. Shift click on this. And then constraint and orient. Select this to this. And G. Select this. Or sorry, select this, then this, and G. Okay, so they each one of these should now rotate the corresponding joints. Good. Fabuloso. Okay, now we just need to parent them each to each other. So I'll just go up. Well, we'll start with this one. This one's going to go to the controller. Good. And then we need to expand this. And then this one's going to go to the head. Expand that so we can see. Okay, so now if I move this guy, you will see that it moves the, or sorry, if I grab this one, it'll move those ones. And then this one moves these. And then this one will move the actual jaw. Great. Okay. So those are looking pretty acceptable. The next thing to do, we will call that good on this for right now. I think I'm just going to do the finger joints. And then I think I'm going to call that good for this week. So we'll just do the hands. This is a little bit of an annoyance. We're going to do it. Well, I don't know. We'll see how we're going to do it. There's a couple different ways about doing this. All right.